Alright, so a lot of young guys, especially like me, a year ago, we struggled with masculinity. We always wanted to get those girls, we wanted to get the good grades, but we could never just focus. We were never attractive enough. We were never mentally strong enough. We weren't strong enough. We didn't have any focus to get good grades in school, so that's why we failed. That's why we failed tests. That's why we never got any girls. These 5 ways are really helpful to become more mentally masculine. Now, I made a video before, like a few weeks ago, about a few manly habits to become more masculine. And then I said, going to the gym, starting martial arts. That's for the physical sense. These things that I'm going to teach you today is for the mentality. So before I keep rambling, let me start off with number 1. Write goals and achieve them. Now, if you look right behind me, there. Those are all of my goals. Some papers are just like quotes. But these 2 in particular, these 2, those are my goals for 2024. First of all, why write goals? And second of all, why put them on your wall? First of all, masculinity is the constant chase of purpose, of mission, of goals. So if you just chase your goals and you sacrifice for them, that's you becoming more masculine. So let's say your goal is to get fit by the end of the year. How are you going to do that? If you don't have that constant reminder, you're not going to do it. That constant reminder is having it on your wall all the time. That's your reminder. And just by seeing that, you're going to look towards it every single day and you're going to keep your mind on it. Be like, focus on the mission, focus on the mission, focus on the mission. What can I do today to help my future self? Okay, I can do a workout. I can plan out a workout routine. I can plan out a diet. Those are a few things that I can do, right? I can do those. That's not that hard. I can do that. I can become fit. Once you see that every single day, that's going to motivate you to keep on going towards your goal. And again, masculinity is just the constant chase of goals. But here's the catch. There is always a flip side. Now, I can just say, oh, you need to be more masculine, and that's so great, and nothing's going to go wrong if you just follow your goals. Yes, there is. What is that challenge? Temptation. The temptation to eat the junk food. The temptation to not work out today. The temptation to be lazy and sit on your phone. The worst part about being a masculine guy is that you have to deal with so much temptation of the weaker side of you. When you become more masculine, you obviously become stronger, but that weaker side is always present. The hard part is to have willpower and to keep going towards your goals. Just remember this quote, this one quote. Prioritize purpose, your mission, your goals over short-term pleasure, because that short-term pleasure is short-term. But when you build that physique and you keep training, that level of happiness and pride in yourself, you're going to feel proud and others are going to wish that they had your physique after a year, after 2 years of going to the gym, doing the right things. You're going to feel proud because of all those times you went for that workout, you ate that healthy food when you didn't want to. That's why you're happy. That's why you're long-term happy. If you just gave in to that instant pleasure, instant gratification, you would be fat. You'd be lazy. But now you're the complete opposite because you were masculine and you focused in on the mission. Second way to become more masculine mentally is to become cool, calm, and collected. There is this quote, there's this phrase that this YouTuber Dre Drexler drilled into my head, and I'm going to drill it into you. As a man, if you are in touch with your emotions and you're weak emotionally, not just physically, your life's going to suck. Just, that's it. That's blunt. That blunt. Your life's going to suck. You're not going to get any girls. You're not going to have any respect for yourself. And you're not going to get any respect or any good grades because your emotions are just all over the place. When you're just relaxed and you're calm, that's where your life goes forward. That's when you start to relax. Who wouldn't want to be relaxed? Who would just want to be frantic all the time? Sad, mad, angry, happy, all in like 5 seconds. Who wants that? Who wants that chaos? No one. As a man, masculinity is a rock. Now, that doesn't mean single male grunts and no emotion at all. That means to mellow down your emotions. And how do you do that? Bring your energy down to your nuts. Bring it to your nutsack. I know that sounds weird, but bring that energy down to your nuts. Because that's where masculinity is. That's where all of your power is, down in your nuts. So when you bring the energy down low, you're going to be relaxed. So anytime you're just frantic, anytime you realize, oh shoot, I acted upon my emotion, just take a big deep breath and bring the energy down low. The third way to become more masculine mentally as a young man is to take responsibility for everything. Now, a lot of people nowadays, especially young guys, they don't take responsibility for things. They blame others instead of blaming themselves. Everything in your life as a young man is your fault. Done and done. That's the truth. No matter how many excuses you come up with, it always comes back to you. So if you get a bad grade on the test, you can make all these excuses of, oh, the teacher taught it bad. Oh, I had other things to do. It was your responsibility. You're the one who got the bad grade. So you can either blame the teacher or look inward to see what you can improve on. Most likely, you were just freaking around on TikTok all day. You weren't doing anything productive. If you were, you're probably at the gym. But even then, you went back home and instead of studying, instead of doing the homework, you just went on TikTok all day. Your fault. Your responsibility. The fourth way to become more masculine is to see your masculine progress. Now, what do I mean by this? I mean by making a feminine masculine graph. Now, let me explain through a visual. So, right there is a graph that I made when I first started my journey to become more masculine. On the top, you can see an F, M, and an M. Here, you can see an F. That stands for feminine. M stands for masculine. And there's a star right here. That's how masculine I wanted to be from the start. So that was 11, 27, 23. So November 27th, 2023. And that is where I believed I was. Feminine being obsessed with your crush, love, affection, intimacy. Over here, the masculine is all about purpose, growth, progress, masculinity about strength. That's how far along the graph I was. As you can see, I was more towards the feminine side instead of the masculine side. But over here, 11, 27, 24. I meant to say 24. A year later, I'm exactly where I wanted to be, where I'm focused in on my goals. I'm focused in my mission. And sure, yeah, I can still feel love and affection with my girlfriend and my mom and my dad, but I'm more on the masculine side where I'm focused on my goals. So why should you create a masculine-feminine line graph? Why should you make one of these? It's a constant reminder to become more masculine day by day. And how do you become more masculine day by day? Right there. Look at your goals every single day and look of ways to achieve your goals. So in a year, I went from there to there simply by writing my goals on my wall and achieving them with sacrifice. Because if you don't sacrifice for what you want will become the sacrifice. And finally, number 5, have a plan of how you will achieve your goals. Now, looking back on my goal wall, as you can see on my goals, I don't just say get monetized on YouTube. I have like a list of things that I have to do. So A, post daily. B, get to 4,000 watch hours. C, get a lot of value to others. And D, learn to speak persuasively. I have a plan of how I will achieve my goals. I don't just say get to 135 pounds by the end of the year. I say keep eating a lot, learn, train hard, track your progress, and be patient. Now that is an action plan. If you don't have an action plan of how you're going to achieve your goals, how do you think you're going to achieve them? Just by having them up all day? That can help you get to your goals, but you don't have an action plan. When you have a plan, you have a layout that makes things way easier, so then you just have to follow the plan until you get to the result. So all those times where you're tempted to not make any progress, just look at that. Just think, can I do at least one of these things today? Can I make at least one video today? Can I go to the gym at least for 30 minutes today? Can I track my calories? Can I eat at least one healthy meal today? If you can, you have made progress. So let's say it's going to the gym, right? The version of you who went to the gym 20 minutes today, although he could have gone for an hour, he went 20 minutes. That's still better than the version of you who didn't go at all, because you still made progress. Just make more progress and focus in on the progress, and that's how you will achieve your goals. That's how you're going to get to the dream life you want, where you get to have the feminine girlfriend, the good grades, the amazing success. Just by becoming more masculine, your life will start to align back into order, and you will start to feel the happiest version of yourself. Yes, being masculine is hard. It's hard to become more masculine as a young guy, because the world is not made for masculine guys anymore. But nonetheless, becoming more masculine is the way to the best life imaginable. And again, it will be hard, but everything hard is worth it. If this video helped you in any way, please like, subscribe, to my 10,000 subscribers by the end of your goal. The hard work now later, and as always, Melius.